Yo, what is up, my Shadow Armies? It is I, Shadow Critias, back again with another video. So, yeah, I forgot to add an intro in this video, mainly because I got so in-depth to this video, and I was very passionate on making this video, and you probably could tell the title that I changed to be more, better than just the original. So yeah, so basically, hope you guys enjoy of this video that I basically worked on, and this might be the most proudest video I ever made, and so far, in my opinion, for this year. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell for more content. If you guys want to support the channel, my Cash App will be down below in the description box, so you guys can donate. Feel free by supporting, or any type of videos that you guys want to request done for y'all. My Cash App will be down below in the description box. So, with that out of the way, let's go into the video and enjoy. Anime waifus. We love them, we care for them, and we wish we had them in real life to be our significant others, instead of the other female that we have in the real world these days. But who cares at this point? But we always have our personal favorites that we consider to be the best girls, or the best waifus, or just the waifus in general. But we love them more than just, well, what they have. We actually love them as their personalities and their character development, like, their loyalty, ride and die, leadership, headstrong, strong women, that sort of thing. Basically, of them who they are to this day. So, we have our own taste of type of women in our life. And like I said before, we have our own types and tastes of women in certain ways in reality. And some fictional characters made us feel, yeah, these are the type of females that I like, and that's what I want for a woman in general. So we're gonna go over the top 3, in my personal opinion, the ride and die anime waifus, in my opinion. If you guys saw the title of this video, you basically know what this video is gonna be about and who we're gonna talk about. And you basically know who by the thumbnail as well, which is not surprising by clicking this video. So we're gonna go over why I consider these 3 lovely, badass, loyal, strong woman and deadly females that I consider to be the best waifus, in my personal opinion, in anime in general. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. Bleach has the best female cast in Bleach. But if you had to ask me, out of all of them, who's basically the #1, and literally the definition of a loyal, ride and die female, it has to be the best waifu in Bleach, Yourichi. Man, let me tell you about something, Yourichi. At first, Yourichi used to be my #3 until she became my #1. Cause you guys should know, if you watch some of my Bleach content, you guys know why. And when I mean that she is strong, badass, loyal, and ride and die, she shows that shit to the core, man. And oh god, I mean, especially that beach episode. Jesus. Damn. Yourichi is the reason why I'm into hot chocolate. And also she's the reason why I'm into any female characters who has purple hair. I don't know why, because if I see a purple hair waifu, oof, you're gonna be the waifus hands down when I see it. And Yourichi is the main one, in my opinion. And when I mean that she's a ride or die and loyal, man, we need to go over certain things. She is so badass that she doesn't need a zanpakuto, and she said so herself, that she is strong without a zanpakuto. And she even trains Byakuya in the first place, and Also, she was able to create a new technique of her own. And, man, she gets serious if she needs to, but whenever she's not on the mission, man, she is a laid-back, relaxed, chill, and also she's a troll. Like, damn. Like, who cannot say no to that? Like, you have a friend who is literally a troll and relaxed and laid back and a ride or die and very loyal to the core. Fucking hell, man. And hell, she even gave up all these things that she has done in the past. She gave up being the head of the clan, and she gave up being the captain of the 2nd Division, and stood up against the court that they were about to kind of like execute, not technically execute, put charges on Uehara and I forget the other guy for false claim, false evidence that they did something terrible, which they're not. They were never did terrible things. They're just being falsely accused. So both of them were sent to exile. Thanks to Yourichi, they would decide to live in the world of the living. Well, she decided to hide as a cat. Man, I still remember to this day when they show her in a human form for the first time, I lost my shit, man. Like, god damn. Like, whew. Even seeing her again and again, went back and rewatched Bleach, reading the manga, and hyped to see if I was in Blood War. God almighty. Man, I'm ready for part 4 because, you guys already know. That Bankai and the pose. I know some Yoruichi simps out there, including myself, will be, oh, yes, mama. But, damn, like, I don't know what else I can say about Yoruichi. She is so badass, ride and die, and loyal to the core. Like, I don't know, I don't have anything else to say about her. She's just that type of character that you wish you have in real life. Not just like a friend, but also an interesting love interest, or just simple ride and die who has your back to the core. And she actually showed care, and hell, when she was a captain, she considered all of her people then in the 2nd Division as equals. She doesn't look down on them. She doesn't think she's better than everyone. No, she considered them as her equal, as one. And that is something you don't see. She respects them equally as one, that they should be in the same level. They should be equals, not divided. And that is something I like Yoruichi. Like, seeing her, how she was, and gave up everything. Now, her younger brother is now the head of the clan, and Soifon be the next captain for the 2nd Division. So, and here's the thing, even after the siege of the Soul Society that revealed that all this was Aizen's doing and everyone's playing as a fiddle, and even after the wrong car in the fake Kurakura town, Yoruichi never goes back to the Soul Society to take back the title of being the head of the clan or be the captain of the 2nd Division. She doesn't. She just stays in the world and the living. Not just her, but also the people that she sees them not to be guilty. Like Uehara and the other guy. They both stay in the world and the living because it's just not the same. Sure, there are some characters did go back in the Soul Society to take back their titles as a head captain. You know, the Visor, for example. But few of them refuse not to go back because they prefer to live in the world and living. Because they're seeming more comfortable and be themselves, being, well, instead of being a Shinigami. So it just shows that Yoruichi is not interested in coming back of being the head of the clan or being the captain again, because all that title was given by her brother and Soifon. And I don't know what I can say about her. It's just, damn. Just damn. Like, again, if you have a friend or a lover who's basically a ride and die, loyal to the core, always has your back, likes to be a troll sometimes here and there, but also show care and compassion and love for you, you are one lucky motherfucker. Like, damn. So, I got nothing for Yourichi at this point, man. Alrighty. We all know the reason why they watch Akame ga Kill. It's obviously Esdeath. That's basically the main reason why the show was so good, is because of Esdeath. Mainly because how she is, her personality, and her traits, and everything else along the way. Even I started to love Esdeath more than Leone. Don't get me wrong, I love Leone, but Esdeath became my number one. And I still remember to this day where I pissed off my uncle to have a scroll poster of Esdeath because he's a mega simp for Esdeath. And even when I was reading the manga, I started to started to love Esdeath and started to consider it to be a best waifu in Akame ga Kill, and learning more about her in the manga is something that never been showed in the anime. The one thing that really caught me off guard, basically everyone caught off guard when they started watching or read the manga of Akame ga Kill, where Esdeath wants to find love, that she wants to be in a romantic relationship, because she wants to be in love with someone, which you don't see that from every villains. Like, usually villains are not interested in loves or anything like that, because that is literally not their thing, it is out of character. But with Esdeath, it somehow worked, and it's just very interesting to see how this goes. And because we're talking about the most deadliest, cold-blooded, ruthless bitch who wants to be a dominator, look down at everyone, thinks she's better than everyone, consider people who have died are weak, and the strong prevails. She's literally the definition of that. The weak dies, the strong prevails. That's how she was when she was raised and grown up. And she actually shows care and very loyalty to her team, and mostly the Empire. The Empire she's very dedicated and loyal to the core. And she is craving for battle and war, and then she wants one thing that you never seen a villain who's literally a cold-blooded, bloodthirsty, sociopath, psychopath female that she wants to fall in love. And when Tatsumi was involved and be part of her life, it opened her heart that she never felt before. Legit, actual love. And I know a lot of people got pissed when Tatsumi, well, has Esdeath and not everyone. Like, well, the way she looks at him, the way she holds him, and other things. Because I know damn well people were pissed on that, and people are wishing, what was the word say? It should have been me, not him. It's so unfair, or something like that. And it's just like, damn, just damn. Even though she's evil and all, but god damn, she's fine as fuck. Not only that, she is so fucking powerful, and she's basically the only people actually create her own trump card from her Imperial Arm. Because her Imperial Arm does have a trump card, and she was able to make one of her own to, stop time, freezing in time. And it shows that she is a female that you do not want to fuck with in battle. But when you get to see the side of the villain side, you actually can see that Esdeath actually cares. She doesn't show it, but she actually does care, which you don't see that in villains these days. Like, villain shows the other side of them, but then you understand they're still human with actual human emotion. They do care, but they don't want to get their emotion and get to the better of them. That's basically what Esdeath is. She does care, but she doesn't want that to get to the better of her, or get that in a way when it comes to the mission or the Empire. And when it comes to love, she just can't push that to the side. You pretty much notice that she tried to ignore and push her love of Tatsumi aside when she learns that Tatsumi was a traitor and part of the Night Raid. She doesn't want to kill him. She still loves him. Deep down, she does. She just don't want to admit it because her loyalty to the Empire has basically blinded her. But towards her death, both the manga and the anime, she actually truly loves Tatsumi. And she wants to be with him. And it shows that even villains do have a soft side. They just don't want to show it because they think is a weakness to them. But as that shows that it's alright to have these feelings, but there's a time and place you got to choose of who your loyalty lies. The people that you serve or the person you actually loved. And Esdeath, she's loyal to the Empire, but she also loved Tatsumi. And she believed that she could do both, be loyal to both. But it never came to pass. Esdeath is, again, she basically is a ride or die. You think about it, she's willing to protect Tatsumi and look out for Tatsumi. Hell, if you think about it, she's kind of like a crazy bitch. Because she is so obsessed with Tatsumi, if you think about it. And not only is she a crazy bitch, psycho, and sociopath, and bloodthirsty, she's, again, loyal and ride and die and a strong woman. And she does crave for fights and battles. That's basically who she is, and that's how she was raised to be. To be the strongest and trying to survive, and sees everyone who dies as weaklings. And she loves a good battle. She doesn't, she's not like Goku and the others, yeah, they love the fight. No, she enjoys the battle. She enjoys the thrill, the bloodbath, the war. She loves all of that. And even she knows when the time is right, she needs to learn to lay down her weapon to have a normal life one day. And she knows that. Deep down, she will not admit it, but she knows damn well that life is short, anything can happen, it's best to live your life, which they kind of show it in the actual manga and the show. And I don't know what I can say about Esdeath, that she's just a definition of a very loyalty to the core, but also showing caring and compassion and ride and die to the end. But her main thing is loyalty to the Empire to the core, but her love for Tatsumi is strong, almost closer to her loyalty to the Empire. And I mean, I can't say any more about Esdeath. She's just god damn, fucking hell, man. So, and not only that, she's also pretty fucking cute and adorable when she drops her guard, when she's showing her other side. Damn, you didn't expect she would drop her guard down and show her other emotion, her other side of herself when it comes to love. Caught you off guard real quick. So, I have nothing else to say about Esdeath as a whole. It's just damn. If you ask me, out of all the Fairy Tail members, if you had to ask me that who is the best female cast in the Fairy Tail and who has the most well-written character development, the most, I had to go with Erza Scarlet, the best waifu in the Fairy Tail, and also has the most well-written, tragic character development as a whole. And I already made a video, a character analyze about Erza Scarlet, which you can find on the Fairy Tail playlist. And I will mention here again, man, Erza Scarlet has some really fucked up origin and how she's been gone through her life, that she lost an eye, dealing with torture, and being exiled, the place that try to save Jalal, but apparently he gets corrupted, and she gets exiled and found a place to, you know, to start a new life and be part of the Fairy Tail Guild. And whenever she wears an armor and all of her magic abilities to transform different outfit is different types of armor is basically shielding her of her pain and her past that she has gone through of her life. And the one that hits me the most when Erza has a new eye, but unfortunately she will never shed a tear, and she said that she's okay with it. That's just heartbreak. And it's just like this girl has been through so much through to the end. And she's literally, again, if you had to ask me who's the most out of all of the female characters, not just in Fairy Tail, but all in anime in general, if you had to ask me who's the most really loyalty to the core to the very end and shows a ride and die, is definitely Erza Scarlet, because she is not backing down. She's basically has the courage of any type of character would say that she will never give up, and she would rather die to protect those people that she cared and loved to the end of times. And throughout the story, she has grown as a character and grown so far to be her own person and help those who are going through the same position like her. For example, when Wendy found out that her guild was just an illusion the entire time, and the only person who was there to comfort Wendy was Erza, because she know what it's like to lose the people that you know for so long. She could understand that pain. Even facing herself in the other world where what she could have been if things was different. And she's glad at who she is now. It's like she's overcoming and facing things that she's been going through and passing on what she has learned from her past experience and face those past to be better. And she decided to no longer use as an armor to hide herself or her pain anymore. Sure, she does wear her armor to when she needs to, but she still no longer have to hold that pain that she's went through. And shows that she is a very loyal to the core, that she will do anything to protect the people that she care and love. And she considered the entire Fairy Tail Guild is her only family that she has left in this world. And speaking of Erza, there's something you should know about Erza. She is a menace, like fully menace. Like, you do not want to get her bad side. Whenever there's a fight going on, she will end it quickly. If the fight still continue on, she will put her foot down and make everyone to stop or shut the hell up or put them in their place. And if you decide to piss off her friends or do anything hurting her friends, you wish you haven't done that. She will whoop your ass without a second thought. Hell, she even threatened that she will kill the people who are hurting her friends. And when it comes to her favorite sweets, strawberry cake, was it? I think it was the strawberry cake. She doesn't like when people taking that. Whenever she eats it and someone fucked it up, knocks out of her hand or whatever. Ooh, she's fucking livid. She will be pissed. Because I can relate to that. Because when I see someone eating my cookies and cream ice cream, or touching it, or tries to eat it, ooh, I'm gonna be pissed. Because I don't want nobody to touch my cookies and cream ice cream. Do not touch it. Or, man, I will be pissed if someone just knocks out of my hand accidentally. I would still be pissed. Like, bro, what the fuck? So I can understand her pain. Like, you rather eat your favorite dessert and it gets knocked out of your hand, or hit in your face, or someone eating it, yeah, I would be pissed too. And Erza has the most powerful magic, and she is deadly as a swordswoman. And here's something that is really fucking impressive for Erza. She was able to survive on her own when she was just an infant, when her mother just straight up abandoned her when she was an infant. Like, damn. It made me wonder that who the fuck found her and raised her to be able to survive this long, unless she was able to survive without any baby formula to be able to survive. And so then Erza was already a strong woman from infant. That's really fucking impressive. And she's willing to give up her life as well, if you think about it though. And speaking of outfit, God, I would say this. When Erza in her dress, she's fucking gorgeous, man. Or even in her swimsuit, bro, just take me away, mama. But the most thing that will make any man drool, when she is wearing the bunny outfit. God almighty, help me. Man, when I first saw that, I was like, oh god, I'm gone. Like, man, the creator of Fairy Tail knows what he's doing. I don't care what people said. The fan service in Fairy Tail? God, you just can't. Without the fan service, it will not be Fairy Tail. I'm sorry. And Erza Scarlet is care, kind, loving, shows compassion, ride and die, loyalty to the core, rather die and protect those. Yes, she'd rather die to protect the people that she care and love. But when you get on her bad side, she's literally the definition of fuck around and find out and see what happened, basically. Man, and she does have a badass abilities in her own way. And I need to start watching the 1,000 Year Quest, because I still haven't got around to it. So no spoilers for that, please, because I know some good shit came in as well. So no spoilers for that. But I don't know what else I can say about Erza Scarlet, because I think I already said enough. Oh right, I forgot to mention. There was one thing I forgot to say. Whenever Erza is at her breaking point, the one thing hits my heart, where we see Erza crying in tears when Jalal lost the memory of Erza and remember of how he gave her the last name of Scarlet based on her hair, and that breaks Erza and made her tears and made her cry. I felt that, and the feeling and the romantic feeling that Jalal and Erza has, which I shipped them by the way, and that I can't say his name anymore, Jalal can be with her because he's married, quote unquote. Some people don't buy that, and it's just like, God, I want Erza to be happy, damn it. Like, come on, give this woman a happy life. And yeah, I don't know what I can say about this woman. It's just, she's badass, deadly, ride or die to the core. But also, don't fuck with her or fuck around and find out, basically. So there you have it. Those are my reason why I consider these three fine-ass, badass, deadly, strong-ass women, ride and die, and loyal female characters that I consider to be the best waifus, in my personal opinion, in my top 3. And they're basically the definition of the ride and die anime waifus, in my opinion. And it's hard to choose one of them, because it's hard to choose, because I love them both. And it's hard to say to choose only one. And I don't know what I could say about these female, because both of them are the best in their own right, in their own separate franchise. But when it comes to the top 3, it's hard to say. And if anyone asking me who I consider to be the best waifus in my top 3, it would be them. Yourichi, Esdeath, and Erza. That's it. Those are my top 3 choice of best waifus in my personal opinion, and why I consider them to be the ride and die anime waifus in my personal opinion. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. What you guys think. What is your top 3 favorite or best waifus in your personal opinion? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Links to my other channels, my social media, and my Discord server, all that will be down below in the description box. You guys know the drill. If you guys want to support the channel, feel free to donate on my Cash App. If you guys just want to support the channel, feel free. Or you guys have any video requests to be done for y'all, you guys can donate on my Cash App, which I said before, $5 for any type of video request, $10 will be a question or Q&A, question, or even a versus matchup video. Yes. So instead of a question, it's going to be a versus matchup requesting video for $10. And if there's any anime or manga that you guys highly recommend me to read or watch, that would be $15. If you have any type of what if for storytelling and discussion, that will be $20. If you guys want to have Deku what ifs, that would be $50 as well. Again, links to my Cash App will be down below in the description box if you guys want any video requests done for you, or you guys just want to support the channel. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Kneel before shout out Critias, and I'll see you guys later.